All right, Overwatch 2 is out. This seems to be one of the worst game launches that we've seen in quite some time. If you're anything like me, you loaded up on day one and you were hoping to get into one of those sweet, sweet matches. Myself and hundreds of other players included are currently still unable to get into a match for Overwatch 2. I don't even know what to say, really. I mean, I guess the purpose of this video really is just to roast Blizzard for this decision. This game has so many things going against it already. This game needed a smooth launch, I don't know, to win some good faith back or goodwill back from the audience. Look, I was there for day one for the original Overwatch, and while I haven't been a super duper hardcore fan of the series, I have popped in over the past 6 years to play a decent amount of the game. And let's be real, everything we've seen on Overwatch 2, it's basically the exact same game that we had before. Now, this is speaking as someone who has not played it yet, but everything I'm seeing is like, yeah, it's basically the same thing. Except now, there's a really good chance that a character that you might have been super duper good with, you now have to unlock. Which, I read something the other day that said something like it would take over 100 hours to unlock all of the original heroes from the original Overwatch. So not only does your game not work, now players are being forced to use characters that they don't want to use, and you're launching a sequel to a game that seems to be in worse condition than whenever you left it a few days ago. Am I missing something here? This was a bad launch, right? VGC had this to report. It says Overwatch 2 servers are down following a mass DDoS attack on launch day. Do you know what DDoS is? Because I don't. Let's Google it. So basically, a DDoS, also known as a botnet, which is used to overwhelm a target website with fake traffic. I'll tell you what's fake is this news. In all honesty, I mean, I know there's a lot of people that are trolls out there, and I mean, games get review bombed all the time upon release because some people just want to see the world burn. Does this not feel something, like something a little similar to that? Is this happening because people exclusively want to screw Blizzard over for their launch of Overwatch 2, or is this all made up and Blizzard just sucks at launching games? That being said, I can't recall any release where a game didn't have some problems, right? Like there were some issues getting into games. I've heard people waiting hours, though, hours in queue, with the hopes to load into an Overwatch 2 match, only for them to be kicked after they play 1 or 2 matches. Hopefully Blizzard gets this resolved soon, because I'm excited. I want to play. Like, I really want to play this game and see, what all the fuss is about. In all honesty, we've seen so many games make the turnaround, right? Like, they have a terrible launch, but then, better heads prevail. They get everything together. I mean, the most recent game as of late, Cyberpunk 2077, we can see things turn around. So I'm definitely not playing into the narrative that Overwatch sucks now and that Blizzard's the worst company ever. There's lots of people cumulatively making games within Blizzard, and I don't think all of them are bad, obviously. And I certainly don't think Blizzard is bad for having a bad launch with Overwatch 2. That being said, I just don't want there to be any shade. It's very simple. Just tell us really what's going on. Like, is it really an attack on the servers? Or did you guys just not quite prepare for such a big flock of people returning to the game? I don't know. If you've gotten to play any Overwatch 2, what's your take? Have you been enjoying it? Do you think this is something that is going to be resolved very soon? Let me know down in the comments below. If you're a podcast listener, thank you so much for listening. Information on that is down in the description. Hoping to make more videos like this in the future. I kind of miss it, and I got kind of a wild hair to talk about Overwatch 2 today and just kind of, rattle some things off that were in the old duder's head. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Check this out. Well, once again, thank you so much for showing up today. I really, really appreciate it. Again, if this is your first time here, consider subscribing. I know that's the thing that all the YouTubers do. Everyone's asking to sub. The fact of the matter is that it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, and who knows, you might even see a video every now and then that you actually like or may be interested in. Not only that, I do a bunch of stuff, so make sure you check all the information down in the description down below. We got podcasts, we got Let's Plays, we got all kinds of stuff for all kinds of fandoms. So make sure you check that out. I would seriously, seriously appreciate it, and I would love to see you around here more. I am Gabriel Fast. I will always be the Wannabe Critic.